Greetings, YouTube. Social conservatives haven't had a good run recently. They're losing the battles against the LGBT community time and again, whether it's gay cakes or marital equality, as they should be. Social conservatism is a toxic worldview and, frankly, in my opinion, a mental illness. But when social conservatives lose a battle, they often become very vindictive, and they'll lash out in any way possible because that's what they do. If they don't have someone to stigmatize, if there isn't some group that they can other, they feel like a fish out of water. So in Louisiana, when the social conservatives lost on the same-sex marriage issue, they've decided that the next group that's trying to undermine the very foundations of the Institute of Marriage, even though it's legal for divorce in the state of Louisiana, um, are immigrants getting married. So as of this year, any foreign-born person wanting to get married in Louisiana must produce both an unexpired visa, even though a federal court has ruled that marriage licenses cannot be denied based on immigration status, as well as, somewhat inexplicably, a birth certificate. No birth certificate, no marriage, no excuses. So, this is a group that purports to be all about traditional marriage. One man, one woman, locked in a union forever under the guise of God, even though divorce is legal in Louisiana. And these are, for the most part, because they are the majority in the world, a man and a woman wanting to join in union under the eyes of maybe a God, I'm not sure. But that's not good enough for Louisiana. Unless you can have an unexpired visa or a birth certificate, you don't get to get married. Now, it's possible that they could have an unexpired visa, depending on how long they've been here. Visas do expire, they have expiration dates. But they may come from a country that doesn't issue birth certificates. They may have escaped from a country to another country where they got their visa from before they came here. It happens all the time in the world, particularly with our somewhat volatile political environment that we have. Nope, Louisiana doesn't care. If you show up in Louisiana and you don't have both of those things, you don't get married. Yes, that's really supporting the traditional marriage concept there, isn't it, Louisiana? So who are you going to stigmatize next? Are you going to make sure that there, say, is a religious test that unless someone can prove that they're a Christian, they won't be able to get married? Is that what you're going to do next? Are you going to violate the Constitution again, as opposed to just federal law? Because right now you're violating federal law, which means that this particular law that they've got in Louisiana will not stand up in court. It will get knocked down. It will then get bumped up to the Supreme Court, probably. And maybe they're hoping to roll the Supreme Court dice and get a conservative ruling on this law. Maybe they want to make sure that they can actually get out there and just stick it to the progressive a little bit more. And in the process, if they ruin people's lives, it's not like they're real people. They weren't born here. Oh, yeah. Louisiana doesn't have a great record on Native Americans either, does it? Doesn't have a great record with black people who have been here for 300 or more years either. We know they don't have a great record on gay people. They've been here forever, as long as they've been people. Don't have a great record on Christians either, and they've been here as long as there've been people. Yeah, about that. So, Louisiana, why don't you just accept the fact that the world is moving past you? That we progress by expanding human rights and civil liberties, by making the world a more inclusive as opposed to an exclusive place. And I know that means the social conservatives lose, and that's a good thing. because your children and your grandchildren, be they gay or immigrants of one variety or another, will appreciate progress. Because even if your child is born right there in Louisiana, they have my sympathy. They may want to marry an immigrant. And this law would stop that. We won't discuss whether the people involved in that marriage are men or women or straight or gay or bi or trans. Doesn't matter. They should be able to marry who they love. And that's a concept that I think that even you can understand, Louisiana.